Well, guys, they did it again. So just some backstory here, if you didn't know already. Back at the start of 2021, Ninja Kiwi put out a race that 50 plus people ended up tying. And that was certainly a shit show and bound to never happen again. Until September of 2021, where 100 people now tied for first place. And surely now it's bound to never happen again. Well, until this week, we have this race called Mini Luck by Fury Blade, and it is a race where many people have tied, and how much to be exact? Well, let me just keep scrolling down here. All the way down to 75th place, with a time of 1:35.81. As you see, I also have a time, place 29th. This is the minimum time of the race, aka if you send all the rounds at once, and you pop the last balloon frame perfect, this is the time you'll get. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how you do it. And before anyone comments this, yes, I am recording this as I'm sick, as you can probably tell by the voice. But anyways, so the only reason this is possible in the first place is one, we have Workshop, and this map, even though it's expert and short, the balloon path is very, very long, especially when you use the track extensions and the reverse motor. Balloons take forever to get the exit, and that means you can build up a lot of defense by the time balloons get there. And you can accelerate your money gain with this thing called a farm. This was their first mistake. So executing this perfectly would take multiple attempts, so bear with me here. But let me just play as I tell you the order I build everything in. Most people are doing roughly the same strategy if you check out all the videos people already posted to YouTube. Mine is some very small variations, but the first 30 seconds are close to the same. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Every round at once. And then we upgrade this to 220. Activate this. Buy Val Bananas. Buy a Play Shooter. So you want to stop at 75, because 76, 77 are very short. You want to get 2 blades, or 2 ice shards. Third one. And then Juggernaut, Alk. And then reactivate the extensions. This is the hardest part here, because if you don't activate Frame Perfect, a bunch of balloons will leak. It's really annoying to time, so I just spam it. So hopefully I don't die. That looks like a lot of balloons over there. Anyways, at this point, what I want to do is I want to get Juggernaut, outbuff it, and then sell every tower for Ultra Juggernaut. That beats no one around, so 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Too slow. But yeah, that's the general gist of the strategy. And it's easy enough that 70 people have already done it. Far from trivial, though. If you're wondering if everybody gets first place, no. Last race this happened, where 100 people tied. They stopped giving it 100 first places. Instead, they just gave the placement to the order of which people finished in. And so because I was the 29th person to get the minimum time this race, well, I'm going to get a top 50 badge, my favorite. So again, boys, again, 220. And okay, finally. Setting the rounds is probably the hardest part. So many presses you got to do. It is annoying. I sent 77 here, by the way, because I get more money. And now, activate! Let's hope I don't lose here. So, Juggernaut. Alk. Got it. Yo! I got the Juggernaut at the village this time, but I'm still a bit too slow. But hey, we're getting closer. The fact that I'm playing this again for completion, even though I have the amount of time, is definitely torture. But I'm doing this for you guys, because I didn't record it when I got it initially. Did take a while, though. But again, I will persist for the content. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we sent a 75 because 74 is the longest round. And then 75 is not that bad either, just Moabs. Here we go. Think I got it off? Let's find out, boys. Juggernaut, Alk. Got it. Ah, damn it. Again. This will keep happening, folks. Juggernaut, Alk buff. No! Alright, here we go. Quickly. Come on. Ah, I survived. Frick. Come on. Got it. Alright. No! Again. I don't know why this keeps happening, man. Alright, I tried for a long time, but for some reason I couldn't get the original strategy to work again, so let me change a couple things up. I'm gonna pre-place the Dart Monkey way ahead of time, and I'm gonna activate the motor early, just to see how that works. Now again. Other than that, everything is roughly the same. This. Ice. Slow it down. After 2 ice shards, I think you want to... Yeah, you want to press this immediately. This. Juggernaut. Alright, and let's go. Alright, we survived. Wait. Come on. Churchill. 77. Alright. Wow. Mind you, that was actually a first try with this new change. So, wow. Guess I was doing it the hard way the entire time. So basically all that's left in this strategy is to clean up and, you know, insta-kill the last one. That would be a 3-2-2 sniper, but for now, we need other tasks to clean up. And what I generally liked was the following. Elite Defender. Let's put this on first. Oh! I forgot to refresh the extensions in the reverse. That's probably the most important part, actually, after surviving the full ascent, so, well, we'll see how easy it is if I can get it again in a short amount of time. Alright, again. Here we go. 3. Juggy. Come on. Ooh. Almost. But yeah, this strategy definitely feels way easier to execute. Quickly. Juggernaut. Alright, so I can actually change when I use my pause here, because I didn't have to pause earlier with the extensions. In case you guys don't know, you're allowed 1 pause every, like, 10 seconds, otherwise you'll get a 2-second penalty. So now I just gotta quickly place to Camo Village before I die to camos. Ah! And I die instantly. Come on. Alright, this is a good run. Don't choke it. Alright, didn't choke yet, didn't choke yet, didn't choke yet. Again, I have to reuse the track extensions quickly. Got it? Reverse motor 2, reverse motor 2. And I think we survive it. So I want to get Elite Defender now, guys. Elite Defender, alright? And, let's get an overdrive in the top here. Let me make sure to reactivate it again. And I can pause. We got 30 seconds to clean up. And this time I finally didn't mess up. All I have to do is remember to use those workshop abilities. So I think what I like to do at this point is I'm going to probably sell... wait, don't sell. Don't sell anything here. Let's just play it slow and methodical. Actually, I'll sell you. There we go. Use Churchill's abilities. Oh, wait. Reverse motor. 3-2 snipers. Again. And alright, that's it. That's it, folks. 3-2 snipers right at the entrance. And this will frame perfect the run. And as you see, 135.81. That's how you do it, folks. So I was right in that this second method was easier than my original method, although not quite first try material. GG though, and surely this will never happen again. Surely. So while we're already here on top of your races, and there's a bit extra time, I figured we could try out a race tile in the CT event. I'm eyeing this one over here, taken by Pink at the moment, 3.5 minutes, around 64 circles, these are the towers. And unfortunately my team in the moment doesn't quite have the best relics available, as in generally you want the starting cash and the Box and Monkey to get the most quote-unquote money early game. Unfortunately we have neither of those, but at least we have Flint Tip's Alchemist Touch from the Maelstrom. We can use Mob Clash and I guess to get the cheaper Air and Sea, in case I want to use Ace or Mortar, which I probably will. So let's go. Damn, there's a shame I can't start with an Ace, because that would be way better than Attack at the moment, because it gets full map range, gets way more potential pop and power. But yeah, I guess I have to be an 0-2-0 attack, and I guess we'll go up to like round 7. With Box and Monkey and starting stash, I think I would have enough to afford a Blaze Shooter straight up, which would mean my time is probably like a minute faster. But I think all I can really do at the moment is literally just wait to buy Blaze Shooter. Holy crap, this is taking so long. We're already 30 seconds into the race, like 40 seconds, and only now do we get it. Wow, that's really bad. Well, I'll probably take multiple runs of this if this ends up working. So maybe I'll push this run aggressively to see how far we can take it. So 37 rounds. I'll do double blade. I'm gonna assume that it beats up 35 rounds. If it doesn't, we'll just restart. We'll do fighter plane too. Fighter plane's good because I think we have the sharp explosion in one of the permanent relics. So now that I got that, I'm just gonna spam bomb race, honestly. I'm gonna see if this ends up working. No Maelstrom, just because I guess this is immediate damage. With a Maelstrom, you kinda have to wait, which is very, very annoying. So there we go. I'm probably dead to those 2 Supremes, right? Yeah. Bit too aggressive there. Alright guys, hear me out on this idea. What if we went for a 1-2-0 blade to start? That way, maybe the 150 I spend early will be made up by the extra boons it pops. And we could probably send more rounds faster. So let's see, I think I got the blade at about 2:55 o'clock. So any faster than that, and we are on a good pace. Wait for it, wait for it. It's about the same, but... No, I got the 2-3-0 way early, if you saw it. That's because I sent so many rounds earlier. Now, let me pause and see what I want to do. I think I'm gonna go for a fighter plane early. Or, sorry, a bomb race first. Before I go for a second blade. In fact, what if I do a bomb race and then a Maelstrom? Because once I get the Maelstrom, I can literally send every round. So, let me pause here. I can probably save with 2700. And let me full send, wait for it. Got it? Let's go at now. We also got to get count, by the way. 60 rounds. Maelstrom. With the money, we'll buy a second Maelstrom. And then wait for that to come off cooldown. Maybe triple Maelstrom our way into winning this challenge. There's another one, by the way. Oh, I'm missing decamo. Crap. I need one in the middle. But yeah, 3 Maelstroms can stain, guys. Trust. Now, let me pause again. Because I got $20,000. And that money would probably be, I don't know, overdrive for just balloons, Moabs. How about another overdrive up here? And then we want to balloon trap the entrance of the last balloon, which is, I believe, a ceramic. Could be wrong about it though, but I think that's it. So let's just spam, hang on. 2 204s. And now we just wait. We should beat this time by a lot. But let's see exactly what the number is. 127. Faster. And final time. 210. Nice. Again, this would be an easy sub 2 with a different relic, but with the relics I had, this is pretty solid. Today we're playing Balloon BTD6 with only circles. And this time, I didn't have to make challenge rules for myself because Ninja Kiwi actually implemented this in a real game, as in this week's recent race. Circles, circles, and more circles. So, the map, 4 circles, and then here are the heroes and towers. We got Psy, and then Glaive Lord, Bomb Blitz, Inferno Ring, Absolute Zero, Energizer, Sky Shredder, Apache Prime, all mortar upgrades, and a village, I guess, as well, just to help out for support. So before we start, I should mention this is going to be a blind run to start off, as in, I didn't look at any guides before starting this week's race. And that's definitely something I don't normally do, because as someone who tries to push for the best time every week, aka at least top 50, I generally will look at guides first to get an idea of how the run goes, or just, well, straight up copy it. Because why spend hours thinking of your own strategy if you can just find one online, right? Free for the public. Now, I think to start for this race, I'm pretty sure it's gotta be a Monkey Ace, just looking at all the good upgrades. Also, no selling, so this is gonna make the race even slower. Also, the top time for this race at the moment is 2:18. Ignore the hacker in first place. This means that in order to get to 18, I would need to have sent the longest round, round 78, at about 48 seconds, because that lasts about 90 seconds, for those wondering. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna get that blind, so I think a good number to aim for would be, at minimum, sub 3. So I need to send 78 at about 1/2 minute. So, let's just go. I think we'll start maybe at 13 rounds, and since bomb is available, the best scout by far to clear out giant clumps is, well, the cluster bomb. The fact that they give it black popping power for Bonapath a while ago pretty much makes it the consensus best option if, like, a Maelstrom isn't available. So, let me just slowly keep sending rounds out. Maybe up to 18. We can survive a bit more. How about 21? Stop there for now. Once you get cluster, probably 27. Or is that too much? Nah, screw it. We'll go a bit more aggressive. Because I can. By the way, at this point, the top player at the moment already sent out, 78.
So we're 40 rounds behind. Just casual 40 rounds. So let me get recursive, and let me send 49. Unfortunately, we only have one of them, so let me see what I want to go for next. High Pierce counts, guys. Remember, High Pierce. I believe Ring of Fire is also available. It's also close to 1/2 minute, so I better start sending soon. I think there's unlimited attack, so that's probably what I'd send. In fact, let's just go all the way now. So 78. Let's get 4 Ring of Fires. And here's a problem. Once I send out 81 and above, the ceramics, all the little balloons turn into like a strong super ceramic. So what do you guys think about a Glaive Lord? The next longest round past round 80 is, I think, round 83 at 30 seconds. So I should send it now so that that round doesn't last any longer. And I think we survive easy. So maybe I'll push a lot lower than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because that was pretty fast. Now we just gotta kill on the last balloon ASAP. So should I pause? Oh wait, DDT's. No storm. Maybe I'll try to save for a Sky Shredder. Unfortunately, I don't have any money making, so maybe I'll go for Monkey Town to make money. I don't know if it actually pays me back in time, so maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Those ZMGs are really beefy. Still don't have money for the Sky Shredder. And yeah, I'm 2k off of this. This is great. Well, looks like it's gonna be an above 3 minute first run, but that's fine. Again, just really using this run to test out the waters. That's all. So let me just go ahead and nuke everything to orbit, and 311. Yeah, we can definitely do better than that. Before I start this next run here, I'm actually kind of wondering why Sky Shredder is considered a circle, because I can't quite point out what makes it a circular thing. Same thing with the Apache Prime, although I think that's because of the Razor Rotors. The Razor Rotors, you know, goes around in a circle. Everything else, though, I think it makes sense. So, yeah, let's just go again. This time, we'll push harder, and maybe I will front-load my Glaive Lord. Because where it was in the back, the spinning glaives weren't really damaging the ZMGs very much, which isn't very good. We're also a bit behind in terms of sending the round, so let me be a little bit more aggressive here. Up to 39 right now. How about 49 after 2 more shots? Like that. Yeah, there we go. 5 seconds ahead. Now for the reactor. Can I fit an attack here? Yes, I can. Nice. I budgeted the space. I think I'll send now. Yeah, we're about 5 seconds ahead of last time. That ain't too shabby. I think what we did was 4 Ring of Fires, and then Glaive Lord somewhere like this. Once I'm close to buying this, let's just go for the thing now. Alright, round 90, Glaive Lord. Target on strong. And, okay, let's pause. Do I still want to go for Sky Shredder? Because honestly, I think ODS spam might just perform better. Now, first off, I should just straight up go for the Monkey Town. The earlier I get it, the faster I can make money, so Jungle Drums. And yeah, ODS spam all around here. Wing Monkey, 401s, I guess? Yeah, sure. How many OES is this? Like, 7? Oh yeah, we're definitely popping that. Yeah, all ZMGs are gone. That was fast. Definitely the right play here. And now, how do we kill off the last stuff ASAP? Because the last balloon is from 78, which I think is a ceramic, or rather a rainbow. So we just got to, I guess, stuff towers to one-shot them, and there it is. Just like that, very easy improvement, 246. We'll do one last blind run here, and then I'll show you what the actual top 50 strategy is once the next days roll out. Let me go ahead and try a higher A spot. Maybe this will end up doing better for us, because it gets, you know, more pops quicker. Also, a bit of micro here, because that surely doesn't hurt as well. I just also realized this frees up space for a bomb in the middle, too, which actually might do better for us in the mid-game. So, hopefully, it works out the way I expect it to. Again, I'm looking at like a 30-second plus cluster bomb, hopefully a bit earlier than that, so I could send a bit more rounds faster. There we go. Doesn't seem much faster this run, though. Maybe I'll just send more aggressively. Yeah, like, how about 49 now? Like that. Come on, Ring of Fire. There we go. A bit more reliable. And I gotta go now. 1 minute. 4 Ring of Fires, guys. 4 Ring of Fires. Remember. Remember to get this, too. Roadblocker is important. This is my 3rd Ring of Fire. And my 4th one. Alright. And I think we should survive it. Well, it looks good from here. Remember, we gotta send 79 at about 1.5 minutes. Or rather, Yeah, around 83. So hopefully I don't die to any ceramics here. I got Psy here to stun things if they do get through. Like that. Maybe I'll go for an ice tower too. Alright, it's Monkey Town time. Actually, screw Monkey Town. Can't really fit one in range of all the towers. We'll just go for the ace spam immediately. Yeah, it looks like the Monkey Town isn't super needed because all these aces just shred the ZMGs faster if I skip that part. So yeah, now we just wait. What time will this end up being, guys? 2:36.03. Alright, not too shabby. That's currently good enough for a top 100 in the leaderboard. But again, I assure you that a majority of the people here probably peeked a guide before giving a run. Alright, it's the next day, and now I'm finally going to go for a top 50 run. So I'd like to thank Toby for the general strategy here. My blind runs were actually pretty close to this strategy I'm going to do, but one of the main key differences is Ace Micro. So last time I only used reverse targeting Micro, which is simple, but not good enough. And so he had a pattern that I'm going to copy right now. So 17 rounds right over here. I want to double tap the circle, change infinite over here, and then change back to figure 8. And we want to repeat that pattern over and over and over until I get cluster bomb up. So here, here, and here. I want to fade it a bit to the left at the end though. So I'm going to do that. Well, I'll show you how I do that after. For now, this is good. 10, 18. This. And you see it fades over here? Yes. And then 35 right now. 39 right now. And after one more shot, we can go 49. And then I want to basically full send at about 46 seconds, like that. That will get me a 2:22 time, if I survive it. And here's how it goes. 2 4-2-0s. Jungle drums. Am I dead? I think I'm dead to the fortified ceram. Damn, that was pretty close though. But yeah, as you saw, only a couple minor differences. The main key actually is that 4-2-0 is better than 4-0-2 Ring of Fire. I completely forgot that initially, because 4-2-0 gives 50% more pierce, but 4-0-2 goes from 5 to 7 damage, which is only like a 28% damage increase. So therefore, the pierce upgrade is pretty much always better since you're sending all the balloons at once, and therefore the tank is using all its pierce up. And on top of that, range helps too. But yeah, you saw there how much the Ace Micro helped for the early game. I was able to get my cluster bomb a lot earlier and lose less lives. And this is the last Ace Micro tap I need to do. So 33 seconds again. There we go. Oh, this one looks good. I feel like, yeah, this is looking much faster than usual. 49 now. Cursive this shot. It seems about the same actually. But who knows? Maybe we can survive a bit easier with that slightly earlier recursive cluster. So village comes now. Did we get the ceramic? I think we did. Okay, third Ring of Fire. Not a camel ceramic. 10 lives. 8. We survived. Okay. That's good. Let's go for P training. And I think I go for 89 now. So yes, 5 Ring of Fires. I did 4 my initial run, but if I add 1 more, then I think I'm able to beat the fortified cerams. No issue. And then yeah, Glaive Lord next. Same as before. Maybe I should go for a... Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Those DTs look spooky. Let me get Glaive Lord, put it on strong, so I don't die. What else do I need? I'm just scared about camos. Okay, we're good. Hopefully I didn't spend too much money or waste too much time going for other towers. Because right now I need to kill those ZMGs. And if I survive this, then I think it's a 2:22. And I'll show you where that is on the leaderboard in a second. I think that's enough Ace Towers, yeah, where you got all the BFBs down. Now we just go for a Ring of Fires. Apparently 4-2-0 is better to clean up at the end, although I'm not entirely sure about that. I'll just do that to be safe, though. And now we wait. Let's see, 2:22. Yep, 2:22.08. That's good for 11th on the leaderboard, with 2 days to go. Just slightly edging out the time that Toby got for his guide. So again, thank you, Toby. We'll see if this holds for top 50. And looks like it indeed did hold for a top 50. In fact, I improved a little bit more after the fact, shaved off about less than half a second, but that wasn't fully necessary, as you see. I was already sitting pretty safe in the top 50. And yeah, that's it to this week's race, and surprisingly, top 50 for it was very easy. I guess no one really wants to do Ace Micro. So we're gonna do this week's race because it's pretty interesting. It's bad B3. Basically, I think it just means that the race goes to 100 rounds, and that's pretty rare. And you see the modifiers are pretty insane. Let's take a look, actually. We got increased balloon speed, mob speed, rear rate, ability cooldown rate, longer as well, 420 SRAM HP, and 2% mob HP. And it's a bit of a fast track. You start from 59 to 100, but you do have 30k to start. So yeah, pretty crazy race, and here's how I'm going to at least start off day one. I will give a quick shout out to the day one YouTube videos. These are the best ways to just get a grasp of how to play each week's race. And then from there, you can improve on the strategy in the coming days. But again, it's just a good place to start. So what a lot of people are doing, just straight up a BRF under discount villages. Because again, if you send the rounds, like a lot of rounds at once, you'll make so much money from this. And then I think you build into a Spirit of the Forest. I'll explain the rest as I play it, but I'll let you know, it's gonna go really fast. So just try to see if you can keep up. So 3, 2, 1, 80 rounds. We want to go to the Jungler's Bounty, Arctic Wind, Camo it, outbuff the Druid, and then sell this, wait for it, now, and get Spirit of the Forest. And then after that, I should have gone Sada, I think. You want Monkey City, you want to re-outbuff, and I think I'd lose because I did the order wrong. Now, ISAB slows things down, so you can get more money from the farm. We can try without it at some point. There. Jungle Drums. Alk. And Monkey Town, please. Oh, Sada first, actually. Sada is important. And necessary. And we survived, okay. So now, favorite trades. You want to do this, and then you want to go for a Balloon Solver, I think. And we should send 89 now, because that round is about 30 seconds less than 78. And let's see when I can save up for, or I'll sell this for Solver. There we go. 520, right? Or 502. Either way, I'm going to pause. Because again, this race is really fast, so it'll be over in like 1 minute real time. Okay, so I think what you go after this is you want to go for a Sabo to slow down DDTs, because it's a long cooldown. You got to get them really early. And I think you want to overclock into a biggest one. So right now, quickly, Sabo and overclock with double discounts. I'll even sell, I think I can sell this outbuff. Hopefully I don't regret it. There we go. Don't die. Not gonna lie, it's looking really sketchy. Should I get back the outbuff? Yeah, hang on. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I think we go send it now, yeah. Let's go all the way to 100. Because I have Sabo. I need to overclock this thing. And then I got biggest one. I got $20,000. Oh, I'm supposed to go for Avatar Wrath for the end. The cleanup. Wait, but I can't beat FDTs. Wait, can I use this? Okay, I'm alive. Okay, I believe I have messed up here, though, because I'm supposed to go for a better cleanup option. So I'm supposed to go for Homeland and Avatar Wrath. But I got it a little bit slow, so this might be a problem. Let me see. I'll sell this overclock. Actually, wait. Sell the Solver for Homeland. Use Homeland, sell it for Avatar Wrath. However, bad news, I put it way too far away from the bad here. So that's not going to work, is it? The problem at the end, you see, is like just getting everything up in time to clean up the, double HP bad. Again, I messed up, so I'm gonna restart this. Probably won't post a time because I failed so miserably at the end. Yeah, that's how beefy this bad is. Not even with Avatar Wrath. Okay, before I start my new run, I can just do this. Instead of wasting $2,000 on this thing, doesn't the 300 sub do it cheaper? Also, I turned on small balloons just to help out place my, Avatar Wrath. I think we're getting a consistent early game now, which is Pog. Yeah, this is a pretty good early game, I gotta say. So, I'm only gonna send up to 99. Holy crap, I almost died. 99, though. Okay. Sabo immediately. Come on. Overclock. I need biggest one now. There we go. Got it. I'll use the following. So I want to get back another overclock, and then I want to sell this for called arms. And okay, come on, biggest one. Stun for me, stun for me, stun for me. That's really scary. But it's okay. We survive. Barely. Oh my god. So again, same things. I'll do 015 this time, okay? Am I ready? Oh yeah, I'm ready. Okay, overclock. Sell it. Sell it. Boom. Avatar Wrath. Sir Brittle. Pop lusts. I need 5 pop lusts. Come on. How's our bad damage? Why is it looking so bad? No pun intended. Or maybe pun intended. Tax Zone. Maybe I could have gone Tax Zone before using Homeland. That could have been useful. But yeah, now we clean up. Okay, we popped the bad. Pog. Okay, why did I die to the DT? That's unlucky. Oh, I know why. We sold the camo, so the biggest one didn't have camo. Well, note stuff. Get back a camo sub or something. That was a good run, though. Alright, let's send around 100. It might be a bit slow. That was pretty far back. Alright, strong. Sell. Sell. Homeland. AOW. I'll sell Spear of the Force too. That might be risky. But I'm gonna try. That's a lot of damage. Let's move the biggest one too. Is it enough though? Come on. Outbuff everything. I think I sent the bat a little bit too late, because you see, it's too far back the track. If it was sent earlier, basically what I gotta do is I gotta time it. Like, extremely well. Come on. Come on. Let me just at least place time, alright? Come on. Don't mess this up. Yeah, pretty bad time. 250. Holy crap, it took forever to beat the bad. That bat cost us like 20 seconds. But, alright, for a first time, that's okay. By the way, these are all hackers. I think the first legit time is 205 or 206. So my goal, I want to shave at least 20 seconds. So now on top of improving the time and doing better cleanup, we will improve the strategy, including the early game. So I think one thing I was missing was favorite trades. What if you think I just got favorite trades and only the druid, no camo or ice? Which means you have to sell earlier, but that might be fine. All the way to 80. Tier 4. This sells for 27k, so I need $8,000. And I already have 8k. There we go, got it. Yeah, that was early as hell. Maybe if I get things earlier, that might make for cleaner runs. And I think I'm ahead in the money game, is that right? I want to say so, yeah. Let me send, I think this is, yeah, 2 seconds earlier, faster than before. Come on. Pop faster. Why does the bat have, like, no infinite HP? It's not doing we're not doing any damage to it. Taxon's getting Pierce capped, I think. That's why it's not killing the bad. Okay, I'm gonna try something really, really crazy, just for the late game. If I pre-buy a 002 Druid, and then maybe if I leak a life during any point of this run, I can get a stronger Avatar Wrath to basically do way more bad damage. Alright. So, Solver. This. Oh, well, look. Wait, I did something on purpose. Pause. Well, not on purpose, but I didn't get the camo fast enough, the decamo sub, so I leaked 1 ceramic. So now my druid has like 40% attack speed. That's nice. Next, Sabo and overclock. I'm also gonna go for 1 concoction because I guess why not? People say it's good. Pop lusts. All right. Outbuff. Jungle drums. This is good though. This is good. I got an insta. That means I beat around 100. Now we just gotta beat this. And, come on. Oh, this claim is gonna be really annoying. I'm not dead to this, right? Nah, I'm not dead. Did save a bit of time, though. 241. Still not the time I want, but that is an improvement, at least. If I could leak 2 camos for max attack speed, oh, that would be amazing. So, 2 cerams leak. I only got 1 to leak. Okay, let's unsubmerge it then. If that's the way it's gonna be, we'll unsubmerge this shit. Funnily enough, the ninja is ruining our quest to leave lake lives, but we did it. This was a bit harder. This run was a bit harder to leak lives, but it worked out in the end, so that's cool. Now reactor for 99. And let's send now. Let's do it again. Overclock's a bit slow this time. Hopefully it's still fine, though. It's not. I gotta use that early. Now we gotta set up the defense, guys. The 5x Popless Army. The out buff. Come on. Got it. Go. So many. So many. Move the biggest one here. Come on. Come on. Oh, finally. Oh my goodness. Barely sub 230, but we did it, so whatever. I'm taking that. This race is so hard that even my winning run, or the run I'm gonna stop at, I only have 2 pop-up stacks. Oops. Yeah, I was in a bit of a panic, so it's hard to have upgraded all those at once, but I'll probably try to improve a little bit more. Alright, welcome to day 2. This time, we got a couple minor improvements from the last run. Hopefully, all those little improvements combined can give us a new PB, one of the improvements of which is going to be right at the start. So I'm going to skip the flavor traits entirely, because I did the math and it turns out that I'm pretty sure it's just a net neutral. Like, you gain 1.8k, but you also lose the same amount from having to buy and sell that thing. So instead, we're just going to keep the start straight and simple. So literally just this defense into Spirit of the Forest. So again, and I've made sure to calculate exactly how long I can wait until getting the Spirit of the Forest, and that is about when the rainbow gets there. So Jungle Drums, Out Buff, and Monkey Town next. We're going to skip Sada because I think you can survive without it for a little bit. The earlier I get Monkey Town, the better. So basically just going to go for all this first. Monkey City and then Sada. And then the boat. And again, here comes the hardest part, which is leaking the lives to the Druid. I'm also going to put it in a new spot. A bit closer to the entrance, in case it is missing. And we'll send up to 89 now. That was a bit late, but hopefully should be fine. Okay, so let's count. 2 Cerams. There we go. That should be good, right? 36 lives, perfect. All calculated. And also, a little improvement. We're going to skip Sabo because we can survive without it. It'll be kind of sketch, but you'll see. It is possible. So, yeah, I want to build a reactor next. And now all we do is just wait. Wait for Overclock to come up, which will be a little bit earlier than before, because I don't have to go for Sabo, so... Overclock it. 99. Let's have the biggest one out buff. And, let's get back Overclock. Making sure... Leave it over here. Use Vine Attack now. There's Overclock, and now we gotta rush Call to Arms. Come on, give me the money. That was a bit slow, but hopefully that should still be fine. And I just sent around 100. That might also be a bit slow, but hopefully okay. So I'm gonna go 204. I think I've discerned it's better. And I was gonna go for Sky Shredder. I think that's also a really good choice. And I'll explain why. Also, Concoction. First off, Overclock. Gotta sell so many things. Up, here we go. Told you, this is gonna be fast. Maybe I'll pause for a quick second. Yeah, let me go ahead and pause right now. So I think what I gotta do now is I'm gonna sell Solver for Sky Shredder, and then with the rest of my money, just Jungle Drums and out buffs everywhere. So quickly, Sky Shredder. I got the wrong cross path, but whatever. Jungle Drums, and is it popping? Oh, this is clean. 223. Nice, nice. And I think finally I got a run I'm satisfied with. Let's see what that is on the leaderboard. It says 33rd, but there's a bit of a hacker problem right now. I think if you take away all the false times out, we are about 15th or so not bad. And let me just see how our other new towers did. Sky Shredder only got 188, so not that useful compared to the 900k. But I felt that Tangster wasn't really doing much better because the Pierce was so low on it. Guess we'll see what time this ends up being near the end, but it should definitely be safe for a top 50 badge. Hope you enjoyed. This was a pretty fun race, I would say. Gotta say, good race for making XP too. So yeah, for the first time in a while, I'm gonna be doing the race. This is the second time we've had a race on Geared. I don't know if you guys recall the first time the race was on Geared. All I can tell you was that it was absolute pain. Basically, if you don't know how like Geared works, at least on races, is well, whenever a round ends, it spins. And in races, if you go fast, like, the rounds will end multiple times, like, in succession. So that means this gear will be constantly spinning. Good news is that there's, like, no farms, no tax like the first time it was on Geared, so it's not as bad as the first time, but it's still pretty crazy. Let me just show you. I'm just gonna do what everyone else is doing in the top 50 right now. The goal is a top 50 time. So let me start with a Spike Bolt on last. Round 11. Get an 030 Druid. The thing is, because the Thorn attack has infinite range, this is basically the best option. Because, well, it doesn't matter about the range of this upgrade. And I messed up, so let me retry. So once you get the first Druid up, we spam the shit out of them. So here we go, first one. Let's go to 27. 27. Once I get the second one, 39. Get Ben now for the money. Let's build another Druid. I got the wrong cross path. I'm bad. Go to 49 now. And you see, this shit keeps spinning. Now we get a Glue Strike. Again, I'm just copying what the top people are doing. And this is a pretty slow run, but, you know, it's just for science. So hopefully we get this right. We want to sell everything now for the Glue Storm, use the ability. And I died. But basically that's the gist of it. You go a bunch of 030 Druids into a Glue Storm, because that affects everything on screen. And if you survive that, then, well, I'll show you what I do after that, or what we do. I say we because, again, everyone in top 50 is roughly doing the same general idea. Druids into Glue Storm, into biggest one. Yeah, I just spoiled it. 39. Then, this time I'm clumping up the Druids for some reason. No particular reason. Quickly. Pause. The thing is, you're allowed one pause. Any more than that in a short amount of time, and then you get a penalty. Which is why I'm not pausing, or very little. Get my mortar down. Get my glue. Quickly. Okay, Glue Strike. Okay, 44 second, again, Glue Strike. Not that great. Guess we'll take the run slow, and let's time the Boon Trap. Alright. Sell. Glue Strike. Okay, sell this Druid here. I caught it. Big one, please. Big one. And sell Glue Storm. Alright. Let's Alp buff. Village. Am I alive? Okay, I'm alive. Now, let me just get a ground 0 for this one. Just for completionist sake. So you see, now I got biggest one plus Alp buff plus village. I can move this up. Let's quickly get ground 0. And yeah, we just time the ground 0 at a specific point. I have small balloons enabled because that's what the other races I've been doing, and it's just easier to time where the ground 0 is going to land. So let's wait. Basically, when the mobs come out, where my cursor is, the first Moab. Oh crap! I already messed up. Well, I popped the mobs with the biggest one. I shouldn't have been doing that, because then I can't time it. But yeah, that's a really bad run for my standards. It's still top 50, but it's not safe because with 1 day left, I think the safe time would be at minimum sub 150, ideally sub 149. 17, 18, 27, 28, 30. Alright, let's get the Druid over here. Yeah, we try to snipe rounds here, but that's kind of hard to do. Then, third Druid, fourth Druid, 49 now. I didn't send 49 out. Pause now. Mortar. The cool thing is that you don't have to target the mortar. Because 43 seconds on the glue. Let's full send now. Balloon trap. Bang. I didn't sell all the druids. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. How? Biggest one. Village. Yep. Tier 4 Alp buff. Now, let's try a different thing. Okay, so apparently you can clean up better with Monkey Town and 9 3-2 snipers. Well, I guess we'll try to get as many of that up as possible. Because the last blue in it, I think, is 65, right? Round 65 is what? It's 2 BFBs, but with Siphon, or rather, level 10 Ben, you turn the Moabs. Which, I guess that's good. Now, let me time it. Wait for it. Now. I have 8. Hang on, pause. Sell this. That was kind of bad. I had how many snipers there? Okay, I can review a map. I had only 8, okay. And they were underrated jungle drums. If I got enough of that up, I think I can definitely... that would definitely work, though, yeah. A little bit better than timing around 0. Yeah, the Druid's a heavy RNG. It really depends on where the Vine lands. If you have a Vine land very forward, sometimes that's good. If it gets, like, end of round cash, sometimes it's bad. It is what it is, though. That's just the nature of spam multi rounds at once. It'll never be the exact same, depending on what the tower hits. 29. Going very aggressive here. 3. 4. I'm gonna pause here. 5. 6. There we go. Sell. Blue strike. Alright, 42 seconds. That's better than usual. I'm 1.29 seconds faster. I missed my balloon trap, so GG. Blue strike. I can still win here, or survive. Let's see. Yeah, I got 200 lives, I'm fine. That was a waste of a balloon trap, though. RIP. Come on! Biggest one. Alk. Oh, a Monkey Town. And now I can, hang on. Get snipers. Okay. Reminder to use Ben 10. Ben 10. I'm gonna pause here. Okay, this is a good time to pause, just to collect my thoughts. So, as you see, I already messed up, I got a main mob by accident. I don't know if I want to sell that, or just keep it around, because I guess it doesn't really matter. But I just gotta keep spamming 302 druids, or snipers. I have like 20 seconds to spam like 9 or more of them. So, one of you. Another one of you. Another one of you. How many do I have right now? I will sell the biggest one as well when it's close. Is it close yet? Yeah, let me use it now. Sell you. Spam the hell out of these guys, come on. And what time do we get? It's probably 150. What time do we get, guys? Oh, nice. Sub 150. That's partially what I was looking for. Also, in case you couldn't tell how much better that was compared to the other run, basically, I sent 1.3 seconds faster. My time is basically 2 seconds faster because I messed up by like 0.8 seconds to clean up the other run. Oh crap, that's not a good time though, 32nd? That's not safe, actually. We actually didn't gain a lot from cutting 2 seconds, so I still think I gotta go 1 more second. Just do the same thing but faster, and pray for good RNG too, because that run I think was pretty decent RNG. It wasn't even perfect too, because again, the balloon trap was a big L there. I don't need balloon trap. I will stop getting it now. Oh, I sent 12 rounds. I guess I'll take it because apparently it might still work, so let's see. 12 rounds. Should I put my druid on last? Yeah, let's do it on last for full pierce. First now. Now there's a lot of balloons leaking. Oh, that's good. I still afford the druid early. Also, is 31 rounds too much? I hope not. I got glue by accident. Okay, that glue card cost me. This is still salvageable of a run. Sell. Okay. 0.45 faster. Glue storm! Am I alive? I'm alive, but this run is still not a full 1 second. But if I survive here, it's fine. It's a good progress. Quickly. Frick. Is that even in camel range or what? I hope so. Wait, crap. What am I even doing? What am I doing? I can't place my Monkey Town. Okay, we can still salvage this. Hang on. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. I got the penalty. There's nothing really they can do about race RNG, guys, unless they give no end around cash when you pop balloons. Basically, again, if you don't know, if you pop all the balloons in a round, you get plus 100, which makes it really random because, like, you know, it depends on what balloon is popped. If you pop the wrong balloon, then you will get bad RNG, etc. No end around cash would eliminate that. Holy Batman, this is a fast run. 35.6. Now, mortar. I'm just gonna do OD3. I'm playing it safe. Beautiful. Oh, crap. I should have sent a little bit safer or more aggressive. Blue strike. I'm down 1 second, by the way, in case you can't see. I think I survived this run. Man, if I just sent a little bit faster, this would have been for sure good. Am I dead? Tier 4? I'm alive, cool. So again, now we just get a Monkey Town and get snipers. Now I gotta move my mortar a little bit up. That's 2 snipers, 3, keep moving it up, guys, keep moving up. 4, 5. Remember to use Siphon. Siphon. Not yet. That's like 7 right now, I think. 7. Come on. Siphon now. Can I sell the mortar? Yeah. Alright. And this should be a 149.0. Oh, exactly. Wow. God damn it. This was definitely, like, look how many lives I had. 250. Well, actually, I had been getting back lives. But that was a really good RNG glue strike. I should have sent more aggressively. However, that is pretty safe, I think. You know what? I'm gonna call this one here. I think it's good enough for now. If I have to play again for a top 50, I guess I'll do it on my own accord. And yeah, that's it for that week's race. For those who are wondering how you go fast. So today we're going to tackle another race because it's another one that looks interesting. Fear the Blimp Easy Reverse. And we've got decreased mob speed, decreased cooldowns, and more mob health. How much exactly you can find out when you press race, and then going over to the rules, you can see that that's some pretty crazy modifiers. I think the last time they had a 5% ability cooldown rate was like 1 year ago, so I'm excited to try another race again like this. Back-to-back weeks of covering races is certainly a rarity. We also have 800% mob HP, so, well, we'll deal with that later. But because of the decreased ability cooldowns, we just gotta look at, well, what would be the most OP ability? And, well, I did take a peek already about the general idea of this race, and it seems like the best thing, at least to get you to round 80, is a Phoenix. But of course we can't start with that. I think apparently the best start here is a Juggernaut on last. That way you make sure it shoots in the same spot every time, and so you get the right bounces and the least amount of leaks. And we're going to go up to round 32. We got to send the purples out, because we're going to be going for a D-Breath into the Phoenix. So once I get wall fire, I'll start sending a bit more rounds. We'll take this first run a lot more chill, so I'll make sure not to lose. I think you want to outbuff the Dart Monkey now, and then send up to like round 45 or something like that. Sell up your D-Breath, like that. And sell the Juggernaut now for the first Phoenix, because we're going to be spamming it. Here we go. Spam it, while sending all the rounds out. And now we just go for the following. More Phoenixes. If I can build a second Phoenix, that would be great. Come on. Alright, we got 2 now, we got 2. Let me just get another recursive. And we're dead. Okay, we're not dead. We survived. Nice. Okay, now we don't have the mold damage, though. Remember, 8x HP. However, we can go for a thing called Bomb Blitz, because you also get reduced ability cooldowns with that. FYI. So we let a purple leak, and we get it instantly. Very nice. And I think there's multiple options you can do for the mobs here. I'm gonna go for a mob elim for the 1 second cooldown. Can I place it on the top here, please? Okay, I guess not. Fine. Alright, so let me just sell the Bomb Blitz, I guess, for the mobile limb. And start spamming. Look how fast the cooldown is on that ability, by the way. Every 0.5 seconds, new mobile limb. Yeah, let's go for a first strike to make things faster. Both options are equally as good, I think, but the first strike also gets the insides, which honestly might be a little bit better. Let's go for another Phoenix, I guess. And looks like we got all the rounds sent out already, but there's still a bunch of mobs left over. And just like that, very easy 211 in one try. However, that's actually only enough for 200th place. And also, I think the event timer is buggy, but right now, as I'm playing this, we're actually on the very last day. In fact, we're just sitting at 5.5 hours left, so that's how much time I have to secure a top 50. Because again, for those out of the loop, that's what I try to aim for every single race. So it looks like the time I have to aim for a top 50 is a little bit under 2 or 3. So now it's time to start pushing. So same strategy to start, but I guess we just send faster. So 32 again. Okay, so we gotta send 45 a lot earlier, so I'll do it even before the outbuff. Outbuff it now, sell it. So now we sell at about 3.6k. I did the math, and that's about when you can afford a Phoenix. And now we just full send. And we should survive if I don't mess up my build order. So let's build a bunch of recursives. Come on. 2 recursives. A reactor now. 3rd recursive. Can I build a 4th one? Yeah. Alright, I might still die though. Come on. We can also go for an artillery battery, because this has an instant 4x attack speed, which is pretty good. And if we can survive the bomb blitz, then we did it. And I think we did it. Let me just sell 3 recursives. Got it? Oh, wait. I got a pop. Wait. Nice. Okay. You don't want to pop a Moab, or you don't want to let a mob leak, otherwise you just die straight up. Also, I'm just going to go for first strikes, I think, because I feel like the Elim leaves insides, which is not really what you want. Do you think 2 first strikes is enough? We'll try. Any other good abilities left? Not really. I think we just go for cleanup now. Oh, right, there's Churchill. If you get Churchill level to level 10, he could do something, I guess. So all that's left is to pop every BFB before, like, 2-2 ideally, so that the snipers one-shot the ceramics. And I think we did it. Alright. With, like, 5 seconds to spare. What time is this, by the way? Alright, 2:06. Doing a little better. We cut off half the amount of time we need to cut. Still a bit out of top 100, though. So, again. Okay, one little observation I can make in the early game is I can go for 021 or 1-1 before buying 021. So the first wallfire placed has more pierce, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, well, I tried. Or did I really? Well, either way. Okay, so sell at 3.6k. I can honestly send a couple rounds earlier just to squeeze out a bit of time saved. Only 0.9. Well, better than nothing, I guess. Let's do this again, guys. I can honestly even benefit from a couple outbuffs, but I need to see if I can actually have time to place them in. Because if not, it's pretty hard to place stuff, you know? There's my tier 4 Alk. Phoenix. I think we survived this, so that's good. But only 1 second saved. Means there's a lot of time I can still push. Again, everything is roughly the same at this point. Just bomb blitz and leak a balloon. Any balloon. There we go. And again, cleanup's pretty easy. Just get a couple first strikes, and yep. That's 1 second saved, alright. Now we're into the... It's still not top 100, wow. Alright, got a couple more ideas in mind other than going faster. So let's just do this again. I will, in addition, of course, go faster. So let's go to 36 a bit early. See the time save on the top right. We'll send 37 or 45 now. Another 1 second saved. Alright. And again. Hit it rounds now. And how much do I save? Another 1 second. Alright, progress if we survive. Let's get the infinite Phoenixes rolling. Alpha buff now. Let's go for the D camo. Let's go for the second. And I'm gonna try an Ultra Juggernaut, because doesn't that defend a lot of balloons? Let me just go ahead and sell one of you for you. And I should be able to make it the bomb blitz, just like this. And that should be way easier than, like, artillery battery. Now, there's bomb blitz, and please leak a balloon. Thank you. We only saved the second, but overall that was a really smooth run, so I feel like we just gotta do that again, but faster. Like, we survived the full send by a mile there, so I can definitely push it, which is a good sign. Also, just food for thought, each Phoenix I think can spawn up to, like, 8 little Phoenixes with its uptime. Because I think normally 1 Phoenix has 40% uptime, so do the math. And yeah, 8 at 1 sounds pretty cool. And now we finally broke the top 100. The job's not done. Still need 2 more seconds. Maybe even more. So on a more calculated note, I think we send 36 at about 10.5 seconds. And we are going to send 37 once I get camo on the wallfire. So now, and then 45 now. Then self D breath. So let's send at 26.5, like now. And then Phoenix. And then, come on. Don't got time to waste here. Alright. We're looking good so far. Looking good. Survive. I think we did it. Come on. No. I think it was that clump of balloons at the top right. I think if I send that early, I need to get my U-Jug a lot faster, because I almost have the money to afford it. I just need to get it before that part of the side leaks. There's U-Jug. If I survive this, I win. So close. And, come on. There's the U-Jug, wait. Got it. We should survive with the U-Jug now, right? Hang on. Bomb Blitz. Got it? Holy crap, 3 lives. I am one lucky son of a bee. Alright. Finally got the Phoenix up. You can honestly afford to maybe even tank more balloons, because Bomb Blitz cooldown's already off, but nah. I'll just go back to first striking everything. Didn't see how much time I saved, but I'll figure out in the end. That was a really close run. Now let's see, did we get the 2 with 2? I don't think so, but that would be really nice. Oh, so close. That's gonna put us just outside the top 100, but yeah, we're making progress. Alright, here we go again. We'll go to 33 this time, because I don't think it really matters setting up the camos. Like, we can afford to tank it, you know what I mean? So let me also hover over and not buy Intense Magic this time. I'll wait a little bit. Very marginal difference, but hey, you never know. 45 now. Here's the out buff. Hey, that's a really early D-Breath. Okay, this run's good. Let's not blow it. Alright. All the way now. 1 Phoenix. 2 Phoenix. Come on. Got it. Got that. Got this. I still died to the regrows. Come on. Survive. I can't survive 76. Come on. So close. Can't dub by now? I'm getting really tired of this. Well, let's go again. This one looks pretty lucky in terms of how early I got the Phoenix. Maybe that's a good sign. Come on. Alk. I put the wrong thing up there. Well, let's just see if this works, actually. Oh, holy crap. More glaives actually might be the answer, because I think my biggest issue initially was trying to beat that round 76 wave, so I think Boomerang might be a little more, like, reliable, because it shoots faster. Kind of an accidental discovery, but maybe it makes a difference. I don't know. Boomerang. Survive it, please. We did it. We survived. Okay. Now for U-Jug. Come on. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Nope. I'm just gonna go back to bomb shooters and pray it works. Come on. Okay, pause. Which should be a safer thing? I think I can go for the mortar, because I feel like I have time. Loons aren't quite at the exit yet, so quickly. Come on. Come on. Okay. That works, that works, that works. Okay. Let's start. How did I leak rainbows? Again, it's probably to do with that sub-fierce camo nerf, which really sucks. Maybe I could have gone Bomb Blitz by then, but I guess we'll have to try that again and see. Alright, last try for real, guys. I mean it. Phoenix. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5 with Reactor. And I think we survived that clump. Gotta do this quickly, okay? So, over here, Phoenix. Come on. Got it? It is activated. It is activated. So, I'll sell everything now. Got it. Okay. We survived. That's all I wanted. Now, I should sell the Bomb Blitz, but only when the coast is clear. Maybe I'll try to leak a couple balloons, or nah. Well, it seems like Bomb Blitz is doing too much damage, so never mind. Now, just gotta make sure I also don't die to all this. Come on. First strike spam, please. And if everything goes accordingly and I can clean this up properly, then this should be The top 50 I was looking for. Let's just say it took a little bit longer than anticipated. Just a casual, I don't know, couple hours to get this. But that looks pretty good to me. 202.48. That puts us 41st. And that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed watching me suffer. While 5% ability cooldowns are fun and all, my arms definitely didn't appreciate that grinding session. That's all. See you next time.